Hello everyone, James Nussbaumer of jamesnussbaumer.com, and I am the author of this book, The Master of Everything, a story of mankind and the world of illusion we call life. On sale everywhere books are sold, and it's doing quite well. And if you have already purchased this book, I thank you so much, because I'm just so excited about where this book is heading. The sequel is on its way out too by the first of the year, and I'll be in touch with you more on that later. But today's video blog is about only you can change your life. If you don't take action on changing your life, the world around you just will never change. How do you live the life you truly want to live? How do you become the person you really want to be? You start right now by taking action toward learning the skills and develop the habits of the person that you really want to be. It's a huge mindful mistake to procrastinate by saying things like, well, maybe one day when I can afford change, or maybe one day when I have more time, or when the kids are off to college, or something like that, instead of just taking action today so you can begin preparing yourself for tomorrow. Hall of Fame college basketball coach John Wooden said, "When opportunity comes, it's too late to prepare." During those 25 years I spent as a financial advisor, the only segment of my personality that gave me even an instant of pause was growing glimpses, a concern like a steady brilliance, a light, if you will, that was notifying me of my own self-loathing, a business I knew that was not right for me, but I hung in there anyways for 25 years. In this sense, I kind of understand Bruce Jenner and what he went through. Through all the bills to pay, I just got caught up in the business, and I had to keep my business moving upward, and the question was always tugging at my mind, what might I truly lose if I continue with this charade? I continued to hide, especially from love. A foolish securities violations landed me a 10-year prison term. Yes, 10 years in prison for a foolish securities violation. Well, I spent 8 years of the 10 years until a forgiving judge came forward and released me after 8 years. But I don't want to go on and dwell on that, because that's behind me now. But I do want to mention that the ego in us never comes right out and admits to us or to anyone else that it is terrified of love. What is it afraid of? It's aware that it can never know love, because love is real and true, and the ego is a phony. The ego cannot win, and it knows this, which is why it wants us to see it, which is the body, as our real identity. Therefore, the ego guides us to go on a journey that in the end is always self-defeating. A Course in Miracles states, "It is only the awareness of the body that makes love seem to be limited, for the body is a limit on love." In the case of my good friend Ron trying to decide if he should ask a woman he felt deep love for to marry him, there was really nothing for him to be afraid of in asking her to marry him. Once he ruled out the world's warnings, Ron and Karen are both, in their own way, a lot like Mother Teresa suggested we should be, givers and receivers of love, who can hear a plea for help. I saw this light, this helpful light in Ron, as he helped me to remain positive while I endured a harsh and lengthy prison term. Yes, he came to visit me 3 to 4 times a year, all the way from down south in Florida to an Ohio prison where I was at. And I saw the light in him. This is not rocket science, but it is the real world, or as Ron would say, his lingo, the way he talks, it's the real deal. The ego-based mind itself cannot love. Therefore, it stresses itself out by trying to find a replacement. It is obsessed with the body and the physical realm, where it must constantly battle for material and psychological gain. The ego is always trying to find something it is severely afraid of, and this makes its searching an effort of constant fear. Fear is the ego's oxygen. It's terribly afraid of change. It's terribly afraid of the joy of transformation. The ego's resistance of transformation continues only while your ever-changing body exists, because that is a part of your mind that dreams its identity as a body. You made the ego up. It's not real. The instant your body dies, the ego will vanish, and it is indeed aware of this, and is why we fear change as well as fearing death. With the ego in us all having a source called fear, the ego-based mind is not wholly split off in a dreamland from your mind in one huge chunk, so to speak, but rather it has fragmented itself into several splintered beliefs in separation from wholeness. Just like a fingerprint, no two fragments are alike. Each fragment is constantly fighting the other fragments for control, which is producing additional fears. That's where the fear is coming from within us. Does this seem like sanity? Sure doesn't to me. With this constant production line of fear being fragmented into more fears, splitting and splitting like cancer cells under a microscope, your real mind that knows it is not separated from its source has the power to deny the ego's existence. Yes, you have the power to deny the fear of the ego. Simply shine your light, the truth of who you really are, your divine reality, on any such ego-based thoughts, and watch them just fade away. Here is where you make it easy, a very simple and easy task to just let go. Yes, to surrender what you do not truly want in your life, and rather live the life you were meant to have. The key to success in changing your life for the better is to learn to overcome the tension of what you truly think you are. You need to make a shift in your thinking toward the opportunities that are placed in front of you, when they're placed in front of you, and considering your options there. If you do that, a shift has already begun, and you can succeed from anywhere in your life. Let me quickly add that I have a system I use to claim real abundance by earning attractive residual income online. That's in addition to my book royalties. And it's all about helping others get what they want. I'm so pleased with the results that I'm getting. It's real, and it's operated by really good people that are involved. So if you'd like to learn more about this type of an opportunity, simply just click on the link in the description box of this YouTube video, and you'll be led to my website, jamesnussbaumer.com, my Real Abundance page, and there will be some things, some links and other information for you to research. Hey everyone, thank you so much for listening to me, and I hope you start making that shift, or maybe you're already in that shift, leading you to opportunity and to the life that you really want to live. God bless you.